what happened?
Well, my girlfriend had to have her gallbladder taken out. It was inflamed and had gallstones in it. It's like a little satchel of marbles. Like a marble bag with Aggies in it. So they had to do that.
Yeah.
And, like I said, when you're on hospital time, it's just a whole different animal. Hospital time in real time just doesn't... when someone goes, it's going to be a couple of minutes, usually. Usually it's like a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, like that. But the hospital's like, it's going to be a couple of minutes. We're going to get right to the problem. And they give, why are they moving in slow motion? What happened? Let me get the surgeon and he'll discuss things with you in about 16 hours.
Oh my God, how do you do that?
Why? Why does it have to be 16 hours? He's got other patients to tend to, and he does it very slowly.
I heard that on the replay. I'm like, people are going to think we're just slowing down a tape or something. That's actually Anthony.
No, that's how it sounds.
That's an amazing impression.
And you sit and wait. So she was supposed to go in there at I guess 3 o'clock. And they give you a beeper.
Wait. But you were supposed to do it Monday.
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be
Monday.
Monday.
And then it was 3 o'clock yesterday. What time did the surgery
And it was 3 o'clock
finally
yesterday.
happen?
Well, they give you a beeper. They give you a little beeper.
And say it's time? Like you're waiting at TGIFs?
Exactly. And that's what they said. It's like Applebee's or something. They give you a beeper.
The Cheesecake Factory or whatever it's called?
You go to Cheesecake Factory.
You're sitting outside with your stupid big beeper?
Your beeper. So they give you a beeper in the OR waiting room. So there's people there that are just like, they're waiting for things as simple as, my girl's operation's pretty routine.
Right.
The gallbladder thing, and she's young and healthy, so it's not a big deal. And then there's people sitting there with doom and gloom on their face waiting for the doctor to say alive or dead. So it's horrific to have to sit there, so I didn't do it.
So wait, I've never been in the...
OR waiting room is just...
Oh, wow.
There's like 4 rooms, and there's all families sitting in each of the rooms.
So some of those people are having that death surgery?
Dude, yes.
Remember that creepy guy that used to advertise on our show about the cancer of the neck, throat,
yes.
eyebrows,
We
eyelids.
are here for stereotactic surgery for cancers of the neck, liver, chest, leg, goiter, tongue, eyeballs, hair,
armpit.
Stereotactic radiosurgery puts seed implants for prostate, leg, anal, and whatever cancer you have, we will try to take care of it. That was the guy that also did George Harrison and decided it was a good time when George Harrison had old pudding brain to go in and have his guitar signed.
Yeah.
He got I think he had a little ethics problem there, and now he's clipping toenails somewhere at an old age home.
And we were the problem.
Yeah, we were the problem.
And we were the problem back in the day. We had to run these stupid commercials.
Because they had the cancer piano music behind
it. It was like, ding.
Dring. It's like, dring, dring, dring. Does a loved one have cancer? Cancer of the neck, throat, nostrils, back of head, tailbone. He'd list a bunch of places, and you're like, cancer of the tailbone?
Yeah.
But
of the spine. It's like, we all know what kind of cancer you get, but this guy,
he came up with one.
And it's so many more to worry about.
Cancer of the teeth, cheeks, eyelids,
gums.
nostrils,
right,
sinus, gums. Yeah, it is.
The little ball bag in the back of your throat.
Adam's apple, fingernails, fingerprints. Cancer of the fingerprints. So is that even possible?
So, so back in the day, we're playing these commercials, and Aunt and I finally had it. We're doing afternoon drive. We're supposed to be happy and entertaining people, so we take his stupid commercials and we start playing music behind them to
see how the mood changes.
So we started playing Benny Hill music as he's talking about these horrific cancer.
Cancer of the neck, head, chest. It was like, wow, okay, this is more of an upper.
And then we tried.
Feels better.
I remember we tried porno music. It
was everything.
We tried all sorts of different music beds, and then of course a guy in a suit, I don't even remember their names anymore, they come marching into the studio and they give you that finger thing, come here.
The doctor's very angry.
Follow me so we can yell at you even though you guys are adults.
He comes in and works on these pieces and you guys are putting different music behind it. He works on this, chooses the music and everything. All right.
Enough.
Don't worry about it.
So put Beatles music behind it.
Yeah, little George Harrison. So there's that room. So you're supposed to go in the room, and you can take the beeper if you want to go to like get something to eat. It covers the whole hospital.
Right.
So I'm wearing the beeper, and I'm not going to sit in the room. You know, I don't want to hear people. And then they have off the room are the little private rooms where it goes doctor family consultation rooms.
Oh boy.
So you just know trouble's going on in there, and then you look to the side, and there's like the chapel. And the priest is walking around. You're like, oh, this is the bad area. The bad area.
Bad.
So I decided to go onto the other end, close, but the other end of the hallway. There's a big glass room, and this family's sitting in there, and they don't seem so sad. And there's TV in there. So I go in and I watch, and I'm sitting down, and Lifetime is on. A Lifetime movie is on.
God,
and there's women sitting in there. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit. I'm just going to watch this. It was so embarrassing to sit there. You think Lifetime is a safe thing, but it was a movie about a dentist played by Tom Wopat. Tom Wopat was the dentist, and apparently he was raping his patients. And I'm sitting there with these old ladies, and I have to watch this, and I'm looking up, and there's Tom Wopat, and a woman is under anesthesia, and Tom Wopat's hands going up like her thigh, and he's unbuttoning the shirt, and I'm looking nervously over at the women. He raped me! It was so embarrassing, dude. I was turning red. I kept looking over my shoulder out the window like, is a doctor coming to consult with me? Because I didn't want to look at the screen.
Why would they watch Lifetime in a hospital?
There was one rape victim, and she had no one to back up her story. So Tom Wopat just said, look, it's consensual sex. He got her pregnant. So they did the DNA testing, and Tom Wopat's baby it was, and he said, well, no, we had an affair. She's a married woman, but an affair. And she's like, hey, right.
All right, how did he get caught? They always get caught because that's the women's channel. Guys are all scum on that channel.
Well, his lawyer was very good. It was, what's her name? Wonder Woman. That Wonder Woman was his lawyer.
Linda Carter?
Yes, Linda Carter was his lawyer. And then I believe, who's the Emmy Award win or the Emmy nominated but never won actress?
Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci, I believe, was the other lawyer. And they figured with the rape victim, the original one, she found another woman that was raped. So they go into court figuring this is a slam dunk. But this private investigator for Linda Carter comes up, she was an actress, you know, and a budding, aspiring actress. What did he find, the private investigator? Nice little video and pictures of her early modeling days. So threw her out. Couldn't use her as a witness because she was doing porno.
But why can't you use someone as a witness just because they did porno back in the day?
It doesn't matter because Tom Wopat's lawyer, Linda Carter, was just fantastic.
I hate that crap when you read about cases and stuff. This person was thrown out because, you know, they went to a kegger once in college.
Well, that's what they do.
I mean, it's
that's what they do. So they figured what they got to do is plant
They still
cameras.
saw the car accident. I mean, give me a break.
Doesn't matter. Not a credible witness. They planted cameras in the office and got a female cop that was attractive and needed dental work. Ooh. What are the odds?
He gave her a good cleaning. All of a sudden, oh look, my face and hair are clean too.
That's what he was doing. So they have the cameras on him.
Wait, so she had big boobies and like, and like a food pocket that needed cleaning out.
They had a tender moment where she didn't want to do it, so the rape victim had to sit her down and say, "We can't have this happen to another woman." Ew. And she's like, "Well, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. You need to be strong." She goes, "But what if he touches me and stuff? We'll be there for you." The other rape victim. And then she told a story. She goes, "I understand because when I went into my first teaching class, I was scared too." It's like you're in like a classroom with kids, not some dentist who's zipping his fly down. Jesus.
That has the nerve switch going off.
Same level of importance on this whole thing.
Boy, didn't she have other cops watching? No cop goes in
yes,
and
they did.
Tapes later.
They had cameras and cops in the next room and everything.
And she still didn't know if she could do it?
Yeah,
exactly. She's in the wrong profession.
So they give her the anesthesia. She's laying there. She gets into the recovery room. And then Tom Wopat comes in and starts like putting his hand down her shirt. But he starts taking off like the heart monitor stuff.
Yeah.
but then he kisses her.
Why do you need heart monitor stuff?
I don't know.
Getting your
It's
teeth
dental
cleaned?
work, but it's Tom Wopat. I don't know. So he starts kissing her, but then a nurse walks in, and they're like, "Damn it, we don't have enough! Damn it!" So it ruined the whole thing, but then they figured she had a little residual pain that night, so they sent her back for an emergency visit at night when he's alone and there's no nurse in the office. So he goes in,
brilliant,
puts her under, gets her in the recovery room, and then he really starts going at it. And this is where I was completely embarrassed. I'm sitting in the waiting room, a bunch of old ladies, I'm watching this stupid Lifetime movie, and Tom Wopat goes to town, unbuttons her shirt, her sweater, opens it up. There's her ample breasts in a pink little bra.
Just heaving.
Whoa. And then he pulls her skirt up. And then Tom Wopat, you see, he takes his shirt off, and Tom Wopat's hairy chest from the chest up, you see. And then you hear, zip.
Oh, yeah, then what happened?
And then the walkie-talkie from the cop. All right, make the move. Go. And the whole time, the rape victim is actually sitting next to the cop watching the video. Like she'd be allowed in, and all she's doing is these uncomfortable squirms going, no, holding herself like going, oh, watching the monitor.
Then what happened?
The cops burst in and go, freeze, police!
All right.
And they arrest Tom Wopat for the dental rapist that he is.
And then they had sex with the cop.
Yeah,
she was still out.
She was still out, so the two cops banged her. Oh, it was great.
And then she woke up and said, "Oh, it was ugly.
It was horrible."
Oh,
they blamed it on Tom Wopat.
Right. Get yourself to a doctor.
Stupid Tom Wopat. And the title was like something, and then it was subtitled, "She Woke Up Pregnant." And of course, they had the big controversy between her and the husband.
Oh yeah,
who was like now bitter because she's pregnant with some guy's baby, the dentist rapist. And he's like, I don't know how to handle this. I walk around, I'm the joke of the town.
So how did that end?
I don't think they got back together.
Oh, no.
There's some residual collateral damage in those movies. It's so embarrassing. The old ladies are watching, and I'm looking at Tom Wopat's hand going up her leg, and I'm looking at her, and I got my hand up her thigh because I'm just watching the movie.
You should just unzip your fly in front of everybody.
Start just cranking. I love this movie.
If someone's crying, yo, shut up. I'm trying to keep my rod. Keep it down.
Pipe down.
Why would you watch Lifetime waiting for a loved one to have some horrific operation?
Because it's on. Like, I had no choice.
Not you.
Oh, I know. Why
you didn't
did
have a horrific operation. Yours was, your girl's operation was, it's one of the ones that is kind of easy. Yeah. But I'm sure, not everyone in this situation had an easy operation. They were waiting for the outcome.
No. There was people being wheeled by, I swear, with their heads, like big scars down their shaved heads. Like there's brain surgery going on right next door. And I'm watching Tom Wopat. Yuck. And then the after the Tom Wopat movie's over, the one woman goes, "You could change this if you want," because Straight, Gay, or Taken was coming on, where the woman's got to guess if the guy's straight, gay, or taken. Oh. It's a game show kind of thing. She goes, "You could change this if you want." Like, could you change Tom Wopat? So I put on Leave It to Beaver.
Well, you should have watched. You should have watched Straight, Gay, or Taken.
I think she didn't want it on. She was offended by it. And I'm sitting there watching Tom Wopat diddle.
Leave It to Beaver's better than Straight, Gay, or Taken?
I love Leave It to Beaver. Yeah. It was the accordion episode. It's great.
All right, who wants to do the Beaver joke? Just kidding.
That's it. I watched Tom Wopat just before. Why am I watching it now?
All right. Straight, Gay, or Taken, how would she tell us? She would just smell the guy's breath?
Chlorine.
All right, we'll get...
I'm Harvey Milk, and I want to recruit you.
Can you do that again? Hold on. Go ahead.
I'm Harvey Milk, and I want to recruit you.
It was a good party.
Oh, God.
You saw Milk, huh?
Yeah, finally
yeah?
screened the old copy of Milk. Good movie. A couple of squeamish parts. Wow. That's Sean Penn. He sure throws himself into a role.
He sure does. You know what? We're never going to grow up.
No.
I know we can't discuss this movie in a mature fashion. I just know it.
No.
And it's up for, what, Oscars and stuff.
Yes, it
is.
is.
Sean Penn is an amazing actor, but...
You just forget it's Sean Penn. He becomes Harvey Milk.
And I'm ready to recruit you.
Oh, these stairs are fantastic. It will go up on the wall. Ooh, flamboyant.
Yeah.
He He was so gay in that. Obviously.
You forget you're watching Sean Penn. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone says how much of an idiot he is and an ass, but when it comes to acting,
Yeah, he just
Wow.
knows how to nail those roles,
No
man.
kidding.
Because, did he have that one down?
did you notice that he agreed to like one
Yeah.
solid, gay moment for everybody?
I was thinking that when I saw it, the fact that you had brought up that he had probably agreed to do one full screen open mouth kiss with another man.
And then everything else was in the shadow.
Yeah, everything else is implied.
Which means there were
shadows.
no lips touching.
Yeah.
Sean Penn said, "Look, you better get this one because it's the only one I'm giving you."
Here's one take there, Ed Wood.
Right.
You get this one.
The other ones will be in shadows and stuff.
One man might look disgusted kissing another man if he was heterosexual.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a story, but wow, that guy really liked the men, huh?
Oh, what a whore. That Harvey Milk, hey, God rest his soul, but what a whore.
I think Hollywood was kind of sugarcoating the fact that this Harvey Milk loved
Harvey. Harvey Milk, and I want to have sex with you. His first little chippy boyfriend, he just says hi to in the subway.
platform.
And then before you know it, they're just, doing whatever they do.
Wasn't that guy like an old school gigolo or something?
Yeah, who knows? He got the curly twink hair,
Yeah.
like our own Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And, then he finds some Spanish kid falling down in front of his camera store.
Who obviously had major problems.
Yeah. And before you know it, they're rolling around spanking each other playfully. Did you see the spanking?
I sure did.
And I just couldn't stop thinking about just man-on-man sexual moments whenever something would happen.
Yeah.
Like during his birthday,
Yeah.
when his boyfriend just threw that icing in his face. I just was like, yeah, well...
Of course.
God, you can only imagine what that probably was like an hour ago.
They were probably just trying to keep it clean for Hollywood.
Yeah, they were getting to the story instead of so much of the, it wasn't a porno movie.
Look, it was a good movie. It was a little rough at times.
Oh,
A little rough.
yeah.
But what a hell of a story with that guy.
Yeah.
What do you think of the politician? You think he was like,
I think he
You think
was
he-
trying to hide his gayness with his family and religion and everything, and
they were hinting at that
Yeah.
throughout the whole movie, right?
yeah, I thought, what
He's the guy that ended up shooting Harvey Milk. We're not giving anything away because this was a
yeah,
huge news story, and he killed the mayor
yeah,
of San Francisco,
Yeah.
and didn't do that much time. I think he did what
5 years. or
5
something.
years.
Josh Brolin played the part.
Yeah.
Did a great job too. He was really good. That one scene where he's drunk, coming into like they're having their gay party,
Yeah.
and he's all drunk. He did a great job of acting drunk. It wasn't over the top. It was just really
He was
an
having-
authentic drunk guy.
He was having a tough time,
Yeah, holding back.
holding back.
He wanted some of that good gay fun that was going on in the other room.
He had a tough time holding back.
Some of that gay fun.
Oh, wow.
A load of laughs, though, that Harvey Milk.
How about that Anita Bryant? You forget about her because we were kind
yeah.
of too young to know that crap.
Yeah, it was. I do remember when Anita Bryant came out.
We
against,
remember.
gay rights, and
Right. But you didn't realize how just out of control she was.
she was out of her mind. Like they, in Florida, I guess a county in Florida had decided that they were going to give equal rights to gays. And that lasted a few months, and then they went to pass a bill to repeal it, so the gays wouldn't have any of these rights. And Anita Bryant was just at the forefront of that, just talking about family values and God, and equating homosexuals with thieves and criminals, and just amazing. You think it's pretty recent.
She was,
And they were
she was a C, man.
Oh, yeah.
She was brutal.
Huge C.
But man, the media ate her up. Wasn't it weird seeing I think it was a young was it a
Tom Brokaw,
Was it a
yeah.
young Tom Brokaw
Yeah.
interviewing her?
Yeah. Young
Anita
Tom
Bryant?
Brokaw. And then Walter Cronkite talking about homosexuality. We're talking with the homosexuals. I'm Walter Cronkite, and these are stories about the homosexual. Harvey Milk is quite the...
It was all right, though. You liked the movie?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
It was all right, man.
Yeah. Like you said, you forget it's Sean Penn, which is just a tribute to his acting ability. He is a douche whenever you see him being Sean Penn.
Right.
But, boy, you give that guy a script and put a camera in front of him, God damn, he's good.
He didn't agree to the peanut butter teeth, though, I noticed. That's very inside for all the people. Well, there's people out there that saw the movie, but they show the real characters at the end.
Oof.
During the credit roll, and the real Harvey Milk had some rough teeth. He had some major problems with those teeth.
Yeah.
They were brown, and...
You'd think he would have had the whitest teeth you've ever come across. But apparently not. He did have the greasy hair thing down, though.
Yeah.
He was sweaty and just looked horrible.
All that man-on-man action. I mean,
yeah.
Who has time to shower, right?
Oh, God. Harvey Milk.
We're too old to be acting like idiots.
And you brought up a great point. It's like, I don't know how much cameras were being sold at that camera store.
Yeah.
It just seemed like a place to go.
How could you
have sex with Harvey Milk?
Yeah, how could you sell film when you have all those twinks just hanging out?
Oh, did he love the little twinks? They're walking over, oh, you're cute. You're cute.
Yeah.
You should vote. Get out and vote. I'm Harvey Milk, and I want to recruit you.
Know who should get some credit? The dude from Into the Wild was one of those twinks in the camera store.
Really?
Yeah. You know the one with the weird big glasses and like the tight afro?
Yeah.
But the afro was growing out, but it was tight curls.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like Sam maybe 6 months ago. if you put glasses on Sam.
Ooh, quite the twink.
That was the guy from Into the Wild. If you saw that movie, I forget his name. He's one of the newcomers.
Well, his boyfriend there was the guy from Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was weird. You had a lot of pretty famous guys playing
just kissing,
playing twinks and
kissing and grabbing,
enjoying the gay.
Just being so gay.
And man, they didn't want you to focus on anything else but the gay, because the one broad in the movie was like pretty much a guy.
Yeah, she was just
like, come on, give us something good to look at.
No,
the best was Anita Bryant.
You aren't getting anything good to look at.
No, not him.
The kid in the wheelchair was pretty.
All right, is that your best movie of the year, though?
Let me think. So far, I think it was, very well acted.
Was that better than Slumdog?
Yeah.
I like Slumdog better.
I found that better than Slumdog. I like it's historical. I liked the clips they put in. They really, I also liked
it was well done.
They captured the 70s without going over the top and having to have like a pet rock and a mood ring in every scene.
Sure.
To capture the 70s with like hair and facial hair and stuff like that. And just like they were able to really put a vibe across that let you know what decade it was without having to just constantly pound it into your face that it's the 70s.
Right.
Which was really good. Pound it into your face. They pounded it into your face that it was gay.
That's for sure.
Oh, there's those little twinks. Like, they're all shirtless, and everyone had their shirt off. That Harvey, what a whore. And, I don't know.
Is Sean Penn up for Best Actor in that? I don't know now.
So many goddamn award shows and awards. I don't know who's up for what and who won what.
We did all the nominees, so I'm not sure.
I think if Harvey Milk wasn't killed, he might have had to contend with
another bullet.
The old ninja. Yeah. The old slow motion bullet.
Yeah.
Because his lover, his boyfriend there, wound up dying of AIDS.
Of the big A.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're having as much sex as it seemed Harvey Milk was having back in the 70s, you're coming out in the 80s with some sarcoma.